Okay, here we go. We are live. We are live. Trying to get my Happy Meal all together here. I've got some more Happy Meal. I gotta go in the bedroom to get it. I'll be right back. Just a minute. Gotta find it. I found it. It's a good one. It's a good Happy Meal. Looky here. Handled with care. Woohoo! Hi everybody, this is going to be a live video chat show where we're going to do some arts and crafts for adults because we use a lot of sharp things, needles and scissors and heat guns and glue guns and electrical items and dangerous tools. So we have to say for adults. But we are also a live video chat show where we interact with the chat room, and I'm going to see who's in my chat room. Let's see who's in my chat room. Let's see here, go live. There we go. And I'll have to turn it down. It won't let me turn it down till I get in here. I might have got it. I might have got it. So we're charging that up, and that's fine. That's my iPad. So hi Pam, hi Sherry. Howdy do, girls. Howdy do, howdy do. And how are you? How is everybody? Rebecca is just finishing up her sales for gosh, is it the third day? I can't remember. She's done it 2 days, I guess, or 3 days. I've lost count. But anyway, she's been doing a de-stash sale of her items in her craft room. She's got company coming, and the spare bedroom has to be cleaned out. So, yeah. So this is not Happy Meal, but this is something that I ordered for me. And these are, we're going to get and do these. These are die cuts, and they're tags. And we're going to make some tags tonight for something. We'll make them for something. But I'm going to decorate 2 cans. There's the little tags, and there's 4 of them. So I can make these. These 2 are similar. Those 2 are, well, they're kind of all similar, but that's okay. And then this is a big one, but that's okay. I like them. So we can make some tags, and then I bought me some paper clips, and I'll put these in my paper clip drawer. They're little paper clips. They're short and fat. So yeah, that's what I bought. I'm going to take and cut that off as soon as I find my scissors. So, hi Janet, hi Sharon, how do you do? So I'm just going to cut that part off and keep that part for my paper clips. So we're going to use that in a little bit. I finished with that little punch, and we're going to decorate a can. I saw somebody decorate a can earlier yesterday, I guess it was, or day before, and you can. These are going to be so cute. They're going to be stinking cute. You guys are going to love how I make these. Hi Butter Roll. Hi Teresa. Welcome. Hi guys. And really, really cute. You're gonna fall in love. I just do a little quick decoupage like this, and decoupage, paper on it, which looks cute too. Don't get me wrong. Uh, and this is just scrapbooking paper. But tonight I'm going to be using some uh, text paper. I'm going to be using text paper as my base. So we're going to get to that in just a few minutes. And in the meantime, I'll show you what I got in my Happy Meal. Hi, Melissa. Hi, Mindy. And I got to hang on to that. Clean my desk, push things back just a little bit. So Teresa sent me some cute die cuts, and she didn't have to do that, but she did. So I'm not going to scold her because I love them. Because I love them. And she sent me some pineapple tape. Look at the pineapple. Woohoo! We know what to do with that pineapple. Stand tall and wear a crown, right? We got to stand tall and wear a crown with pineapple. So she put everything together in this paper, but some of them I've taken off. So this is some Bristol paper. This is a piece of not cellophane, but plastic, clear through plastic. But and then and they're all like 4x4s, and there's an alligator, and it's double sided. So and there's one of Florida. I love it. And there's a frame, a couple of frames, and then there's a beautiful Florida with some pretty paper. So anyway, I'm going to take all of these and making memories, and I am going to make a little booklet out of it. Our great adventure. And here's the waves. I love the waves. Very nice. And magical moments. So we're going to take these 4x4s, and I'm going to make a little booklet out of them. And but this is called Bristol paper, and it's a type. It's just, to me, it's just slick cardboard on both sides, but it's a thick piece of paper, acetate. Thank you, Kellyanne. Hi, Kellyanne. Hi, everybody coming in. Hi, Stacey May. Hi, Dana. Dana, go take a rest. Sit back and relax. You guys have been working really hard. She's been helping Rebecca do all her sales. So anyway, I will be saving this pineapple tape. I won't be wasting it on anything, and I will find something special to put. I've got something special to put these these dies in. As a matter of fact, I'll go ahead and reach for it right now. I already know where it is. So we'll just see if we can't find an empty one here. Like that one. That's the one I want. It's a magnet. They're magnets. And so I can put my dies in here. Uh, when I bought my die kit, the beginning things in my die kits, I went ahead and splurged and bought this, and um, I think I'm going to enjoy it. But you can take your dies, and it sticks to the magnet, and then you got a case to carry, and it's not it's not heavy. You can get them off pretty easy. But these are for the flowers, and I think these are just so cute. And I've seen where you can take these die cuts, and you can punch a bunch of flowers out, and then you can stack them and do layers and ruffle them up a little bit, and they're so cute when you do that. So I might be able to get a few more in there if I hold my mouth right. I can get some more in there. And I am very surprised with so many, and I love them, and I think that it'll make a wonderful bouquet, and I like doing bouquets. So I really am thankful that Teresa sent me these, and I bought a few things, but I don't think I have those. And inside here are some more. So on the other side, there's one side, and so on the other side of this, I can put this one. This is it looks like a little girl walking her dog in the rain. So there's her dog. So I think that's very cute, and I'm pretty sure I will be using that. And I know I'll be using this one too. This is a bicycle with some balloons and flowers in the basket. So that's cute. We'll be using that one too. Summertime's here, and we're going to be doing some summertime pictures. So I got 2 more flowers, and then open sesame. Put those down in there. I love those. I like these. These are like daisies. And you can do one in one color and one in another color, and when you layer them, they'll shadow each other. And then this is another flower. Kind of looks like a sunflower to me. Be pretty in yellow. And you could do them in you could do these in just plain old white paper, or maybe mixed media paper, and then you can paint them. That's what I'm thinking. So I'm just going to save this little uh, pineapple tape, and I'll be using that again. Yeah, it's good. It comes right off that paper. Let's see if I got it all. I think I did. I got 2 extra pieces of cardstock to play with, and I think I'll be using that too. I can use all of it. So thank you, Teresa, so much. I really, really love it. And of course, she sent me a little love note. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And so I'm going to set this over here to the side because we're going to use it here in a little bit. And this one's from Vanessa. Is Vanessa here yet? Has she popped in yet? She'll probably pop in just a few minutes because she usually comes in. She might be up in the balcony. Not the travel paper. Not the travel paper. I'm not sure what she says by that. Not the travel paper. Hi, Jen. Good evening. Hi, Janet. Hi there. Howdy do. So, anyway, I am going to save these, and we are going to be making a little book out of it, and we might do that tonight after we finish our tin can project. We're going to do a tin can project. I got 2 cans to decorate, and I'm going to go ahead and open this. This is from Vanessa, and she sent me some Happy Mail in a box, and I'm just going to try to open it the best way I can. Dana said she sent out some Happy Mail today. Oh boy, I love Happy Mail. Hi, Becca. You guys, you don't have to stay. You can just sit back and relax, Rebecca. Uh, get your thoughts together. Get your mail in, or get your towels picked up, so that you're not confused. Fix it up nice. And as soon as I get my PayPal fixed up, I will be paying you. But I have to wait till I've got to go back to the phone store. And the girl that helped me set up my phone, oh my gosh, I had to put new passwords in for everything. And I have 2 mailing accounts. I have Amazon. I have Walmart. All these other apps on my new phone. I had to download the app and put in, and I didn't remember the old password, so I had to apply for new passwords. I'm telling you, it was so confusing, but oh my gosh, she helped me with so much of it yesterday. Luckily, my iPad is my same iPad, so I can get on YouTube on my iPad, luckily. And so it wanted me to what was it? It on my phone, when I went to YouTube on my phone, I can bring YouTube up, but I don't remember my password for YouTube, so I can't type anything on my phone. So I have to watch YouTube on my iPad. I mean, luckily I have 3 devices. You know, so Joe lost his phone is what happened, and so he went to the phone store and they gave him a really, really good deal. So we got a good deal on our phones, and we got two phones. They're iPhones 13, and I think we got them for a little over $200. Becca says, I am ever not confused. Well, I know that when I check things twice, checked everybody's boxes and make sure my paperwork matches their box, and every time if I do that a couple of times, then I'll be satisfied to make sure I didn't forget anybody. But this little happy mail here is from Vanessa, our sweet Vanessa. So we're going to open it up and see what she sent me. She says, I hope you like it. And I said, I'm sure that I will. I'm just sure of it. So there's an envelope in here. Let's get that out. I think there's an envelope in here, but it got stuck to the box. Oopsie. Let's see if I can open the box now to get the envelope out. Seriously, I can't get it out. Seriously. There's the other part of the envelope. She put it in there. Let me get it up. There, that's okay. I ripped it a little bit, but that's just the way it's going to have to be until we get it open. Ouch. That stuff is sticky. That stuff is sticky. So this is the envelope. And we're going to throw the box away. Not keeping it. So, Jen says, Jen, we're going to make a book. How about us making a book tonight? If you need to see an older book, okay, but let's do it later at the end of the show. But we're going to make a book tonight. So let's open up Vanessa's Happy Mail and see what she sent me. Oh, she made me a card. Oh, how pretty. Isn't that pretty? I like that embossed scrapbook paper. Unless it's a sticker. It could be a sticker. About to sneeze. I just wanted to say thank you for doing this swap with me. I hope that you like what I sent. Enjoy everything, Vanessa. Aw, she sent me some more stuff. I think we're swapping. And then this piece of paper. Look how pretty that paper is. Oh, we'll keep that. We won't have to use that for the book. We'll just put this over to the side. And we'll use this for our book cover. That would be very, very nice. And that little bit there won't hurt a thing. Won't hurt a thing. So here we go. Here we go. Let's put the card over here. See what she sent me. I got some goodies out here on the table that we're going to use for our can. She sent me an ACT card. And it's Christmas. It's not even July yet. Hi, Sharon. I'm opening up some Happy Mail from Vanessa. She took great care of wrapping everything. Oh, there are four Christmas cards. All right. Okay. That's cute. Dash away all. Elf pets. Indoor Christmas. Scavenger hunt. Three wise men. These are like prompts. An all white Christmas lights. Something jiggly. Shall we put these in the prompt? We could put these with the prompt cards. Dash away all. I don't know what that one is. Storm. That's just a playing card. We'll keep the playing card. But I'm going to put these three in my prompt card in Janet Nash's box. Janet Nash has a prompt list that she has on her community tab. And I printed them out And we can thank dear little Julia for typing them up for me. But these are all Janet Nash's cards, and they have prompts on them. So I'm going to add these three to our prompt cards just for fun. And I'm going to put from Vanessa on here. So we'll know where they came from. All right. And so if you get this prompt cards, if you get this one like the three wise men, it doesn't have to be these kind of men. You can just pick out three men out of a magazine and put down on your prompt page. It could be any kind of a man, three wise men. So a triple set of something on your prompt page. And of course, all white Christmas lights would be easy to sketch and draw. And then something jiggly, well, we'll just have to think about that one. Is Vanessa here? Hi, Vanessa. Just started. I'm going to put your Christmas, these three, in the prompt box, and I got your name on them. So we'll be using those when we do prompts the next time. I'll put them on top, so we might use them. Those are cute. I just started. I opened your card, and these are the first things that I found so far. So far, this is what I have found. She sent me some pretty gold trimmings. Pretty. Beautiful. We might use this tonight too. I've got some lace laid out to use on our tin cans. We're going to decorate a couple of tin cans for markers and things. But this is pretty. Isn't that striking? Thank you so much, Vanessa. I love it. It is so pretty. And it's like a yellow gold. It's yellow, more yellow. That is pretty. So I'm going to put this in our little box over here of goodies that I've got. We might use that. Oh my gosh, Vanessa. Look what you did. Yo-yos. Oh, I don't have any yo-yos. Oh, I don't have any yo-yos. Is it my birthday? Look at this. Oh, Vanessa. Oh, sweetie pie. These are so pretty. I've been wanting to make yo-yos, but I just haven't had time to do it yet. And one of my cans, I'm going to do it in blue paper. So will these go with my tin can? Should I put yo-yos on them? We'll see. We'll see. Maybe, maybe not. But oh, those are like flannel. They're so soft. Thank you. I've got big ones and little ones. Very nice. But you cut a circle and then you do a little hand stitch all around the edge of it, and then you pull it together to make a yo-yo. I've done it years ago, but I haven't. It's been like when I was younger, years ago, years and years ago. And then here's something else. This is what she was supposed to send, a a cluster. So she made me a couple of clusters. Thank you, Vanessa. Look at this. Oh, she made me three. Ooh, how nice. Very nice. She's got it on the back of a six of hearts, and that sort of holds the base of it. It makes it stable. And then she put some more of this pretty yellow fabric on there. How nice is that? A, a piece of paper and a piece of ribbon and another piece of fabric and a charm and a word. That's a perfect little uh, cluster. Perfect. Thank you so much. Here's another one. I love the lace on it. And there's fabric underneath it and another piece of paper on the back. Uh, a piece of part of that six of hearts is on the back, and then a piece of paper, pretty paper. Very nice. And then she just put a little sequence there. That is perfect. That's a perfect little cluster. I love that lace. It's pretty. And here's another one that says memories. And again, it's got another piece of card, which is a playing card, and it's real stiff to hold it as a base. A little piece of fabric, a little piece of paper, little piece of lace, a little piece of ribbon, and a sequence and some memories. Very nice. Perfect clusters. Thank you so much. And wait, there's more. I'm taking my time. I want to see it. I want to see it all. And then she packed everything so nice in little baggies. So here we got some paper. Looks like a hardwood floor. All right, some hardwood flooring. I like. And this would be cute if you got these words. I have words. I have words. And then you can frame them on the board and cut around them. That would be cute for this paper. And that's nice. Uh, it's slick on the back and real thick paper, cardstock paper. Nice paper. I love that wood. I love it. So we might use that tonight. I might use a piece of that. Yeah, that's going in this snippet box because I'm going to be using all of these things here for my tin can. I got 2 tin cans to decorate. Oh, now here is an ACT. Oh my goodness. Look what she did. Let's see. Made with love in every stitch. Vanessa, Angel Rose Design. Favorite colors, silver, purple, red, and sky blue. And date made July the 8th. So it was made last year. Either that or that's the date of birth. It's got date of birth July 8th. Is your birthday July the 8th, Vanessa? Are we going to have to get ready for your birthday? Very nice. The purple piece is a piece of a zipper. The purple piece is a piece of a zipper. Isn't that pretty? And there's a little girl holding a bunny. She's got her little bunnies. Isn't that pretty? Very pretty. So thank you, Vanessa. And I do have an ACT box right here on my table, and I've been collecting ACTs in this box. So there's some of my other ACTs are in there. So this one will go in there, and yeah, your name's on it. Thank you, Vanessa. That is beautiful. That is absolutely gorgeous. I think that's probably one of the best ones I've ever seen. Oh, a purple piece of a zipper on the cluster. Okay, okay, I got you. This part here. Oh, I see it now. Look, it's part of a zipper. It's got the half of the zipper on there. How cute is that? Very cute. Very cute. Then she sent me some hankies. Hankies. The white paper that the dies were taped to is Bristol vellum, not the cards. Oh, okay. So this is Bristol vellum. Okay. Oh, look, there's another die cut underneath. Hi, Joe. Did you find him?
No. I just,
I hope so.
that's what I told him. I said, I ought to
Uh,
call her and say, did they ever call you
this
back?
is what
What?
Teresa sent me.
What'd you, hi, Teresa.
Where's my other little thing? It's right here. That's the Bristol paper. Well, Teresa, that
Oh.
makes perfectly good sense
Has she
now.
got a die cut machine like that?
Yeah, she's got a die
She
cut.
make them?
She's she.
That's pretty,
These are the
Teresa.
dies that will cut the paper, and
Mm-hmm.
I have a die cut machine.
Oh.
Dana gave me one for Christmas.
Mm.
So right now we're finishing up Vanessa's Happy Meal.
Vanessa. Hi,
Mm-hmm.
Vanessa.
She sent me some Yankees. Oh, aren't these pretty?
Yeah, that's
Oh,
beautiful.
I love them.
Wow.
Those, I think I know what I can do with them.
Something
I would
special.
use them. I would put a lamp, under a lamp on the table, and I'm a thinking this one will go into
Those are
my
pretty.
guest bedroom right here.
Who manufactured those?
Well,
Are
somebody.
they old?
No, I think
They
they're
look like
new.
they're old,
I've
but
I've seen
they're
new ones similar to that.
that's yeah, they're pretty.
Beautiful. Thank you so much, Vanessa. I love them. I will do something special with them, and for sure, for sure. Put them right there, and then she sent me some napkins. Everything's all bundled up so pretty. Look at these napkins. Aren't those pretty? Wow, look at that. Look at this. With the scalloped edge. That is beautiful. That will make a beautiful art page. That'll be beautiful. I could put some of this in my purple book. I have rainbow books. Uh, a book for each color of the rainbow. Love this one too. Purple roses or peonies. Are they peonies? Which is peony, peonies, and the sunflower. Love it. That is so pretty. And see, this one's got four. So no, it's got two. So I've got two to play with. All right. And then this one's leaves. I love the leaves. The leaves are beautiful. Thank you, Vanessa. Those will be nice. I will work with those. So, hi, Jan. Jan's here. Who else has come in? Did I say hi to everybody? Hello, Melissa. So, this is a piece of fabric. And oh, it's pretty. Look at that. Isn't that nice? I love it. That is so pretty. I'm thinking what can I do with it? I might be able to work with something tonight. That is pretty. That's a beautiful little piece of red and gold leaves. And look at the butterflies. I like this. Pink and orange. Who would ever thought it would look so good together? Thank you, Vanessa. That's everything. So, thank you so much for all of these. I'm very, very proud that you picked me to send them to. So, thank you so, so much. And Teresa, both of you outdid yourselves. So, I'm going to put my clusters. Let's see. I'm just going to stick them right here. I've got a little basket right here. And I'm just going to stick them in the basket for just now. My clusters, I will be using them in my art, is how I use my clusters. And I might even, I've got a little jar here. I can put my clusters in this jar. This jar sits on my desk. And I can put my clusters right down in here. And I have some more that I made, some clusters, and I can put them in here too. So let's do that. I'll put all my clusters in here. I might just go ahead and dump out the stamps. This has been recycled to a cluster jar. That's what this is for. So I've got some clusters, and I'll put Vanessa's clusters in here too. So there's the lid. Okay, we got that took care of. And these, I don't know if they'll fit in there or not, but I'll try. I think this one will. This one will fit. And these, I might just have to do a slight little fold. That's good. And I'm happy. Hi, Barbara. Hi, Kathy. I am spoiled, Dana. I am. Joe spoils me. So I don't know what to say except I'm happy. I'm happy. Let me get a drink. There's Angie. Hi, Angie. I drove by your street today. I went up to, took the kids up to Daytona Beach, and they stayed. I think they stayed about I don't know 4 hours maybe, and then we went back up and picked them back up. So they're having a good time. So anyway, if you have a can, any size can, uh, I take my cans and I put them in the dishwasher, and so they don't smell. Smell it. They don't smell. They don't smell like food, and that's the main thing. And then when I open my cans, I like to use a hand can opener, and there's always when it always leaves the lid attached on one part of it, and then you bend it back and forth, and you tear that lid off, throw it away. Well, there's always a sharp edge. Okay, so what you do is you get you a pair of pliers, something flat, either a needle nose or a flat pair of pliers, any kind of a flat tool, and then you go over that spot and you push it down so that when you rub your finger across it, you're not going to cut yourself. Safety first. And then I like to take and put a piece of tape over all of it. But it really is smooth. It really is smooth. So what I might do is I'll use my paper. Yes, Teresa, I'm a kept woman. I'm a very much of a kept woman. I will admit that. So anyway, what we're going to do is we're going to take some book text, and this is some paper that came out of the Reader's Digest. The Mozart Leaves at 9 is the name of this story. So we're going to use some of these papers. I don't think I'll need all of them. So I'll put some of them over here. And I'm going to, uh, we're going to end up gluing these onto our can. So I don't need, this is the biggest can, so we'll start with this one. I don't need but just maybe 1 inch above, okay, 1 inch above the can. So you can eyeball it, and you can see the line that this can is on. So I'm just going to just cut it right up above that with my scissors, my yo-yos, and my other card. So I'm just going to cut them all off right about here. This is going to be taller than the can. I don't think I'll need these, so I'll set them over here to the side. So then I'm just going to take my, I like the ripped side, so I'm going to feather them around the can, and I'm going to let the rip part show. And what am I going to do? Yep, I'm going to ink the edges. Where's Rebecca when you need her? She's always after me because I like to ink the edges. And she always forgets to ink her edges. I forget sometimes too. And I'm just going to go all the way around. And some of it's going to show and some of it's not. I'm not going to worry about it. And it's just going to be random. Just random. I saw this on YouTube. So, and I don't know, it was one of those craft shows, craft videos that pops up. I have no idea who it was that I watched. But it's older than dirt. I have decorated cans when I was a kid all my life. I've decorated cans, and it was always a go-to Christmas present, you know, because everybody can use a can in their room. And mom could always use a pencil can in the kitchen. She would throw the old one out and use the new one, and she had no problems using my cans. and and it was always good for grandparents. Something to make for the grandparents. So yeah. So there we go on that one. There's two. And so anyway, uh, and this edge here is going to be on the inside of the can, but that's okay. We can decorate it too. We can decorate both sides. And it doesn't matter about these little spots that go every which way. It doesn't matter. That's good. That's a good thing. And I don't know how many pieces. I probably 3 will be enough, but I'll do one more. We got 2 cans though, so we'll see. I'll stop right there and we'll see if that's enough. Okay, now, and see, I got this from Teresa too, and it's going on my can, by the way. I'm trying to use up some of my art supplies. So I'm going to start by just gluing this one down on the can, just like that. So all you got to do is take your Elmer's glue or any kind of glue you got, and doesn't have to be expensive glue, and uh, it just has to come out of the top somehow. Somehow it's got to come out of there. So I just kind of like do this, and I'm going to put this down to the bottom lip and lay it down there like that. And then we're going to roll it around on the can to the bottom of the can. And if you want to, on the bottom, we can put a piece of felt on the bottom. But I also have some jute. I've got some jute string. We're going to use some of that too. So I'm just going to go ahead and get some more glue down. For the next piece. And how do we want to do that? We're going to do it. We're going to do it. Uh, I just got lost. Yeah, we're going to do it this way. So I'm going to overlap this onto this one and keep rolling. And then I'm going to continue to glue this one down. And you can't mess up a tin can. You can't mess up a tin can. It's impossible. Impossible to mess up a tin can. So we're going to glue this one all the way down. And then we're going to put this one down. And I think I'm going to rip this edge and ink this edge. We'll ink this edge. This is going to be the last piece. And then we're going to lay this piece down on top of that piece. Get some glue on the edge and put it on here like that. And then this is going to overlap the first piece. We'll just put a little bit of glue down to hold it down. And there's no right or wrong when gluing paper to a can, okay? It wrinkles a little bit. It you just push it down together, roll it together in your hands, and there's some spots right in here that feels like it doesn't have any glue under there, but I'm not going to worry about that. It's in the middle, so it's not coming off. So I got a little bit of ink around the edges and a little bit of ink on this, and so up here on the top I'm going to fold all these in. So I'm going to put some glue down on the inside of my paper, and this is going to go to the inside of the can. And it might rip a little bit, and it won't hurt a thing if it does, but I'm just going to fold it down over the lip of the top of the can, and go all the way around until it's down. And you just keep going around and around and around until it sticks, because we put glue there. So I hope you all can understand that little step. And if you need a little extra glue, there's nothing wrong with that. Just glue her down. It's just regular. This is all glue from Elmer's, and I get it by the gallon from Walmart.com, and they ship it straight to the house for the same price as if you were to go to the store to get it. Get free shipping, no hassle. So there's my can. Okay, that's how we started it. We'll let this dry. We're going to go ahead and do the second can because we're making two. So I got to get some more paper. And I got this one going the other way, and that's fine. But I'm going to need one sheet that's going to hide the gap. So we'll just do this and the top. We got the bottom done. So there's one piece, and we probably can do this, and we're going to ink this side. This is a good summertime project to do. It's easy to do. All you need is a little bit of paper and a can, and we eat out of the cans every week. We eat 2 or 3 cans, and it's easy to let your kids do it. You know what I mean? It's a nice project for them, and anybody can sit at the table and do this, even the big kids. And if you make your big kids do it, and you're doing it with them, you're doing an activity together, and that's a good thing. I should be in there letting my grandkids help me, but I know they've gone they're laying down on the couch right now, no doubt, no doubt about it. Wore out. Either that or they might have jumped in the pool. The pool's perfect. I've been getting in every day for a few minutes. Okay, so I'm going to do this can now and put some glue down, and it should go a little bit faster since I know what I'm doing now. So we'll add some glue. I'm going to add a book page like that. And I'm going to add some more glue. And we're going to overlap. We're going to overlap it like that. Add another piece. One more piece. We got a little gap here for the last piece. For the last piece. And it's going to overlap both sides. That one and this one. Here's our second can. And you're just going to go around and around and make sure it sticks together a little bit. And this glue doesn't take long to stick. It's pretty good. I'm going to put glue on the inside of my lip. And this one's longer than the other one. Taller than it's got a bigger space. You could either trim it down or just push it all in. I'm just going to push it all in. And it'll go in there. Just fold it down. And then just keep going around until the glue sticks. Now, the glue is still a little wet, but that's okay. We're going to continue to decorate. If you want to do yours in stages and glue this down real good, and make sure it's good and dry, you can sit it over and let it dry and then come back to this one, go back and forth. And this one's a lot drier. So we'll go back to this one. Now, what I was going to do, I'm done with the paper, so I don't need that for now. What I was going to do is one of them I was going to put fabric on it in spots, and then the other one I was going to use this napkin. Let's see what kind of napkins Vanessa sent me. We could go a different route. That would be pretty around my can. So let's use Vanessa's napkin. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take the backs off of them like that. And I save this for wipe ups and things, like a paper towel. And I'm going to lay my napkin down. I don't need my pliers anymore. Put this up for now. And I'm going to get a damp paintbrush, a damp brush, and I'm going to do a little wave. A little swimming wave on the edge of my napkin above the flowers. And I'm going to tear that apart real easy. It'll tear off and it'll be a deckled edge, what we call a deckled edge of the napkin. We're going to save this for another project. This will be used. Definitely will be used. So here's this, and here the edges are deckled like that. Love it. So what we're going to do is put this on the can. So it's going to cover quite a bit of it. So I'm going to go ahead and put some glue down, and we're going to spread this glue around. We're going to spread this glue, and we'll spread it with a little card. I've got a little tiny credit card here, and we're just going to spread that glue around like that. It's good to spread the glue when you put a napkin down so that you don't see these. You'll end up seeing these marks, these lines, and I don't particularly want the lines, so I'm spreading the glue around, sharing the love, and go right on up a little bit higher than what it should be. And that's just on half of the can. I've got my finger on half here and finger half here. And I just glued one half of the can. So I'm going to lay this down and I'm going to put my napkin right on here, just like that. Just like that. And I believe, yep, it'll go all the way around. It's going to go all the way around. So I'm just going to just pat that a little bit. I think it'll be fine. I think it looks fine. And I'm going to gently lay that down and glue my sides down now. So I'll put some glue on this side and take my card and spread the glue around a little bit. Are y'all bored yet? Am I doing okay? So I'm going to put this napkin down first. And then this napkin, I don't need all of it. So I'm going to put it down that far, and then I'm going to trim this off. And then I'm going to roll this one back over top of the edge. So that's the seam. Isn't that pretty? I love it. So I'm just gently turning it, making sure I have it glued down pretty good, and I think I do. And I might go back and glue a little bit more up here. I could take and just do a little top layer here. And I'm just going to be really, 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 really easy and do it with my finger and just go all around that deckled edge to make sure nothing's going to fly away or peel off at a later time. Not putting a lot of pressure on it because the napkin will tear. You can tear the napkin. So I'm just going to turn that upside down and sit it over there and let that dry while we work on this one. So on this one, I was going to do those fabrics. And I was also going to try to use this. Would those look good with this type of fabric? I'm not sure. I might have to save this if I can't use it. So I have these little pieces. Angie gave me these little fabric pieces. So I was just going to do a decoration and start gluing them down like that. So I'm just going to put some glue down, make a little triangle, and find my little credit card. And spread the glue around a little bit. share the glue. And see, this glue will dry clear if I don't use it or whatever. So I'm just going to put this down right here. And then I'm going to roll it and put some more glue down. And spread the love. And I think I've got enough pieces of fabric to overlap them a little bit. Yeah, I should have enough. So I'm going to overlap this point on this one and lay this one down. I think I can get 4 of them. Add some more glue. Spread it around. There we go. I think it'll be perfect. I'll put this piece down like that. Overlap it a little bit. And then I'll have room for one more piece. And I'll put some glue on the edges like that and lay it down. And you can see I've got pieces all the way around now. Okay, that looks good. Now the other thing is, this is extra. The other thing that I can do, or what I was going to do, is I have this trim. And it's blue and green. Angie gave me this too. Angie's gave me this lace and this. Angie's gave me a bunch of stuff. That was when we crafted together. Hi, Carol. Hi, Sharon. Have I said hi to everybody? Hello, everybody. I'm glad you're all here. Thank you for being here with me. We're playing with a couple of tin cans tonight, showing you how you could do it. So I'm going to take this and put it all around the top. So I'm going to get my glue and start gluing it down. So that's what I'm going to do. So I'm just going to glue that down just like that. Add some more glue and go over it. Keep going around. And around and around and around she goes. Where she stops, nobody knows. Not yet. She's going to stop here in a minute. She's going to stop right there. So we lay this right down there, and that's where I'm going to trim it off at. Get the scissors out and trim it off. And scooch it right together, right there. Just one continuous ribbon. No front or back. So I'm just going to try to let this dry a little bit. And we'll go back over to the other one. And I love it. Now what I'm going to trim this one with, this would look pretty with this. Ooh, let's use this one. Let's use this one. Look how pretty. Look how pretty and dainty that is. The scallop is awful pretty too. I'll use the scallop. The scallop looks prettier with the napkin because it's got scalloped on the napkin. It's perfect. So I'm just going to put down a bead of glue along the top of the bigger can. And we will put this down. That's what we'll do. And the glue's going to come through the lace, which is fine. Won't hurt a thing. It'll dry eventually. There we go. Almost done. One more little dot. One more dot. And a little snip. And we're done. There we go. Now, um, this can is almost done. I'm almost done. And I'm going to take, I've got some special glue down here. It's a top glue felted for varnish, multimedia gloss varnish by Saks. I found it in my stash, and I've only got that much left in it, so I've been using it for something, but I can't remember the last time I used it. So anyway, we're going to use this um, on top of the napkin. So what I need to do now is like I need to start holding the can like this so I don't touch the napkin and peel off anything. And I'm going to use a fan brush. And my fan brush and some glue. Got a little plate here for some glue. And I'm going to put this glue on top of the napkin with using the fan brush and being very, very careful not to get it too wet and not to overdo it. I don't want to tear anything. So that's why I'm using a soft fan brush. And I'm just going to, I'll start at this end over here. Oh, I'll start where the scallop is. And I'm just going to go over everything with the napkin part. I don't think I need to go over the lace, but I'm just going to go over the napkin with this varnish, and it's going. You'll see it's white, but it will dry clear. So just a little bit of a spread of this varnish glue, and this will keep it from tearing or coming off later on because your craft, if this stays on the craft desk, we're kind of hard on on our crafts. So this is going out. This is going on very nicely, very nicely. It kind of pretty much absorbed that uh, other Elmer's glue, and it's fine. It's doing fine. So, but this will protect it, and it might make it a little waterproof or something like that. Not that it needs to be waterproof, but this will protect it and keep it strong. We hope. And if worse comes to worse, if anything happens to our can, we can always make another one. So this is going to dry. I need to find me some felt for right here. And I have some felt fabric, or it could be any kind of a piece of a fabric. And I think I've got some right behind me. I've got some fabric that would look good. Oh, I might have a piece of purple. Let's just see. Where'd my fabric go? Here's what I'm looking for. Didn't even have to get up. I got one for the one can and one for the other can. This is just a piece of fabric that I had. So I'm just going to lay my can right on there and use you can use a pencil or a pen or something that you can see. And I'm just going to draw around my can like that. Am I on it? Not sure if I was on it or not. Oh dear. Let's try that again. Won't hurt a thing. We're okay. Here we go. So that's good. So this is going to go on the bottom of my can. So I'm just going to cut this out. And I'm going to go on the outside of the ink so that it makes it just a little bit bigger than the circumference of the can. Just a hair. Just a hair. Like that. And I'm going to glue it down like that. So all I have to do now is add some glue to uh, my can. So I'm just going to use my fan brush again. Got some this varnish glue, might as well use it up. So I'm just going to put some glue right around the edge of this can. And I found that little spot there. I'll put some glue down in there. And I'm just going to put some glue on the edge of the can. And then I'm going to lay this down on top of it. Slather it on there. I got to quit touching my napkin or it's going to come off. So I got some glue going down in there. That's good. So now I'm going to put that in water and I'm going to put my bottom piece on the can like that. And we're just going to let that dry. So Daryl's gone to dinner, no problem. You posted a picture of yours in chat, in group. Okay, you posted a picture. I'll go look and see what that is, what you're all talking about. Good. Oh, is Carol still here? Carol, are you still in here? Wait, Carol, don't leave. I want to show you something. I want to show her my bobbin, my quilt bobbin. Did maybe I'll just have to I'll text her and tell her to come back. Can I do that? I don't know if I can get in. I'm having phone problems. Tell her, somebody go over in Messenger and tell her to come back. Message her in Messenger and say, come back. Beth wants to show you something. We got new phones and I don't have everything on my new phone yet. and looks like Janice might be going too. No, Janice said hi. Oh, she's got to go. Bye, Janice. Bye, honey. Anyway, if Carol comes back in, I wanted to show her my big bobbin that I bought last week. I think I showed it to everybody. I don't know if everybody got to see it or not. I could show it again. But anyway, that's why I'm going to use this collar, and I'm going to use this collar for the other can. So now I just have to let this one dry, and I'm just going to sit it over here to dry. And it'll dry. I just want to sit it where I won't disturb it. Let's see if she's going to come back. So anyway, after I do these, we can I got a couple other things I want to do. So I'm just going to lay this one down and it's going to match the bottom of this one. And I'll take my pen and go back and circle this little piece like that and cut it out. So, how's everybody doing tonight? Colleen, you doing okay? Sharon, you doing okay? Kellyanne, are you back to normal? She's been home since yesterday. She finally got to come home. Get her all better back in her lifestyle. Okay, I think I'm done with the fabric for now. And this one looks pretty good, just like that. Um, I'm gonna go ahead and paint the paper and paint it in that varnish as well. Hi, Melissa, doing okay? Good. I'm not really soaking this, but I'm just lightly going over the paper parts and just giving a little stroke on top of the fabric, not a heavy coat. Just a little coat. It looks good to me. Colleen's doing good, just hanging around. Well, I'm glad you're hanging then. Glad you're hanging. So I just sort of did a little bit of varnish on that. I'm going to put it upside down and put some more glue on top of this. And spread it around. And get the edge done pretty good. Like that. Put that in back in the water, clean it out. Sharon's doing good. So now I'm going to put this down on this can. This is going to be the bottom. You could use a piece of felt, any kind of fabric. You could even put paper, a piece of cardboard, on your bottom of your can. But this just sort of scoots it around a little bit easier when it's on your desk. Especially if you have a piece of glass down or something, it'll save this from scratching your glass. Like if you use this for your bedside table, I've got a piece of glass on my bedside table. So I think I'm done. I got trimmings on them. I was going to put some more jute on it. And I still can. Let's see if this one. Nope, it's still wet. I got to get the hair dryer. Let me dry it a little bit. Help it along. Kitty? Kitty Jen, did anybody buy anything from Becca for her sale that she had? I bought a couple of things. Hi, Glenda. Glenda says good night. Good night, Glenda. I'm glad to see you in here. Never know, you might need a can. You might need a can to put your pins in. Anybody doing anything for June, the month of June? You gonna be going anywhere or doing anything special? Uh-huh. This stuff here melts. It sure does. I was watching the edges go. They were going. They were curling up a little bit on the edges. That's all right. We just have to be gentle because the lace will melt too if you're not careful. I think this napkin turned out really cute over the text paper. Okay. Now I think we need a little piece of jute on some of these. And I'm thinking of putting it on the ends down here. Can I do it? It's still sticky. I'm just going to have to do something else while these dry the rest of the way. They're just tacky, just a little bit tacky. Because I want to put some uh, jute around some of it. And I like the way this curls up around the can. So I'm just going to let that dry a little bit more. But it would be okay, I think, if I used some of this jute and made a bow. And make a bow. Make a pretty little bow. Shall we? Shall we do it on the stripe? Yeah, we will. We'll do it over here. Let's try it. So I'm tying a knot. Tied a strong knot, and I'm going to tie a bow. Tie a bow. Oh, it turned out really cute. I like it. Give it a little haircut. And what I'm going to do is on the bow, I'm going to put a drop of glue to glue it down so it doesn't accidentally come untied. It's subtle. You can't. It's not. It's not. It's real light. Collared. But yeah. So we're going to let that dry. We are. Get a little brush and fix that up. Like that. So we'll let that dry. I think it's sweet. Sweet as punch. Hi, Chris. She's doing a few things to grade for summer school. I understand, Chris. Teacher's job is never done. We're just using vegetable cans and we're covering them to use for, our pencil covers and stuff. And this is not gluing down very good, so I'm going to add a little bit more glue. See if we can't improve that stickage. There we go. That's better. So we're going to put this over to the side and let it dry. So let's see what we can do with this one now. I wanted to get some jute, and I wanted to put it on the bottom. So let's see if we can. See, am I going to go right or left? I don't know. I guess I'll go right. Have to be consistent. And this might be a once I get it started, once I get the first part down and glued, I it shouldn't be too hard to get the rest of it to follow. Might have to hold it down for just a minute, but I'm going to go around and around 3 or 4 times. It's several times, and it's sticking. So this Elmer's glue all is good. It's not quite as thick as tacky glue, but uh, it's a good holding glue. I like Elmer's. Always have. Grew up with Elmer's. It's been a good brand, and it still is good. The the glue industry goes crazy with the arting world. Everybody's got to try this and try that and see if they like it better and do a test and so forth and so on. And I decided I'm going back to Elmer's. Now, it's not to say I won't use any of my other glues. I've got some of those other glues, but but for some reason I'm not unhappy with my Elmer's. Let's just put it that way. Not unhappy. Not unhappy. So I've gone around about 3 times on the base. And you can see the base. I'm going to keep going. I've got plenty of it, goodness sakes. I've got plenty of it. Here we go. I guess it's a good time to stop as any time as ever. We'll just stop it there. So, everybody's quiet tonight. So, there's that one. And I'm going to put a bow around the middle of it too. So, let's get some more of this off. And let's see what we can do here. Get a bunch. Get a bunch of it. And I'm going to double it up again. Like that. And we're going to go around the middle of this can. And we'll tie a knot. Can't remember if I don't think it really matters which way I tie it. Just going to tie a knot. Like that. And now we're going to tie a bow. The other one I just did it double. This one I did 4. Quad. I did a quad. See which way that bow wants to sit. Tighten it up as much as I can. It's going to be a sloppy bow. Like that. Melissa says, are you doing the 356 book? No, I'm not doing it tonight. But I need to get it back out and start working on it. Um, if I get enough time at the end and I don't have anything else to do, I'm done with my 2 cans. So we're going to move on to the next project, which is this little book. This little book that we're going to do. I'm going to go ahead and poke holes in it, and we're going to stitch it up. And then I'm going to use this paper from Vanessa to make the cover. And I like this paper for that. So we're going to make a little book out of these photos. So we're just folding this in half, and this little piece right here, that won't hurt a thing. It'll be on the inside, won't hurt a thing. So I'm just going to go ahead and glue these 2 together. And then we'll cut it to size. Cut it to size. I've got my credit card here. I'll just use it. Like that. So I'm just going to lay that down like that. And fold it. And I got another card I can smooth it out with. Like that. And we'll cut it down to make it fit. This paper is pretty. Beautiful. It's got scriptures on it and fabric. I see pinking shears. And newspapers. It looks like it's in French. Yes, Colleen, my family is down here. My grandson, the youngest grandson, who is next to the youngest, and he's 18, and his girlfriend, and she's 18, and they just graduated from high school, and they come down for their high school graduation trip. And so we were glad that they decided to come to us, and we've been taking them around and dropping them off. We They want us to give them the car, but I can't do it. I just can't do that. I just can't do that. And and I know they both have been driving for quite a while. Probably they've probably both been driving since they were 16. Um, I've got these little pieces of fabric here, and I had them picked out before the stream started, and I think I'm going to glue them on here. Yeah. So I've got 3 of this size. Let's at least use those 3, and I think I can use the 3. Put one here, here, and here. Yeah, I could do that, and they will look cute. They will look cute. I'm sure of it. I frayed the fabric, and I'm just going to glue them onto the jute and let the edges fray. Just a little, give it a little bit of texture. Yeah. And I need to put some beads on that, on top of those. I will be putting some beads on there. Okay, found the beads. I'll let this dry. I'm going to cut this to fit these, so I won't need all of it. So I can, but I'll make it so that it's a little bit bigger, and I can cut this with decorative scissors. Yeah, and yeah, my car. I just got my car last year. It's brand new, so I, I do have a scratch on it. I scratched it. I backed into. I did. I backed into the garbage can and put a scratch on my car, but that was just to christen it. It was just it was little on the back on the left side, and can't really sell it's there, and it's but I have scratched it, and I was hoping that we were going to get to do some things with the car because we had a hitch put onto it. So, we could easily do some traveling, pull a little trailer or something and uh, do some traveling. And I'm considering it. But the only thing is we don't want to leave our dogs behind. And and it's hard to travel with your animals when they're not used to it. Nora has only been in the car one time to go to the vet, and she did great. She did great. And Abby has traveled with us, of course. Abby's traveled. She's been on planes and everything. So Abby, I wouldn't really worry about, but she is 16. Where is she the most happiest? At home. You know. So so I don't know. And I do have family that would come over every day and check them out. I know they would, and I could, my sister would do it twice a day, but I just don't want to put that burden on anybody. And Kay, my sister, she might even say just bring the dogs over to her, and they would fit in. She's got other dogs. She's got 3 dogs now. So what's two more? But then again, they're in their house, not I don't want them to pick a fight with anybody, and I don't know. I just don't want to give that responsibility to anybody. Yeah, I think kids are one thing, but they don't live down here, and grandkids. I don't know. If they live down here, I might let them drive and see how they do, and trust them. But they don't know the roads and they don't know the traffic and yeah. Now my kitty cat would be fine. I think she would be fine. Uh, if somebody come over once a day to feed her, that would be fine. She I would not worry about. But the dogs I would, and really technic, tech, technically Nora would probably be just fine because she lives outside. She loves it outside, and she, you walk in the door and she goes out the door, the doggy door, and she has never done anything in the house that we know of, and uh, I think she would be fine. I would just shut all the bedroom doors, and shut the bathroom doors, and then just she can come in and lay on. She lays on a rug at night. There's a rug here that she sleeps on, and then she sleeps out on the back porch all the time. There's a rug out there. She sleeps on the rug out there. So I think she would be fine. And but I would want I'd want somebody to come twice a day though. But you could do it. You could leave her, but I don't know. But Abby, I'd have to take with me. I think she's my baby. She's a therapy dog anyway, and she's 16. So I'm going to cut the edges of this. What did I say? I was going to get some beads out. I got some beads. I think that would be cute, 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 cute on my can. At least one of them. And so this is the edges of my book. Like that. And regarding this little stripe, I think I could probably put a little piece of do a little piece of paint. That might be a little too dark, but I got another one over here. In here. Get in there. Come here. I think this would look good on that stripe. Wow, you can't even tell it's there anymore. Looky there. It's all covered up. All covered up. And if you take and put a little bit of paint everywhere else, see, it looks like it belongs. Did y'all see how I did that? That little stripe, that was where the glue stuck to the box. And so I just smeared a little bit more paint on all over it. Share the love. Oh, I bet Roxy did good. Abby's good. Abby's good as long as she can see me, you know. And of course, I'd never leave her in a car. Uh, and down here, they allow your pets to go with you, so you don't leave them in the car if they're comfort dogs. And they won't say anything to you. I've taken Abby into Walmart before at home when I didn't want to leave her out in the car. And but the only thing is is I hate to put my dog in the buggy where other people put their food. You know, they put their food in the buggy. So I always take a towel or something for her to lay on, which is pretty nice anyway, so that she doesn't lay on the bars. But uh, you know, I do that. I do that. But I've done that. But I just don't. I'm trying to be courteous to the store owners. I guess that's what I'm trying to do. You know, leave your pets at home. And I've seen people bring rabbits into the stores. Their pet rabbits. It's like, well, why didn't you leave your pet rabbit at home? You know. So anyway, this is going to be the cover to my book. And as you can see, it's going to fit around like that. I could cut it off just a little bit more, I suppose. So let me cut it off just a little bit more. Maybe right there. And we'll do one more cut straight across. Like that. Save this for something else. And this will be my cover for my book. And that's perfect right there. So now with the book, I'm going to be making some holes. So I like these to be on top of another color. So like this needs to be on top of this. And then this page and like a Florida. That could be a page. And then there's a picture frame. I'm working on it. I'll fix it up. I'll get them all fixed up to where they look real good. So we could frame one of these, and I can put a car there or something. I've got an alligator. We see alligators all the time down here. So we want this one, and this one, and this one, and I thought there was one more frame. Did I drop one? I'm going to put one here. There's a Florida. Oh, I guess it's on the back of that. Beautiful Florida. I could put a car on the street too. And we're going to do a wave. That'll look good there. That'll look good there. And then a pink and orange. We like pink and orange. And making memories. That could be the front page. See what we got. Making memories. And we can put something under there or there. I like the green. Put something beachy on there. And magical moments. Create our great adventure. And the alligator. The ocean and the blue. And the beautiful Florida. And the thing. And then this and this. I need something better than that on the back page. We don't want that on the back. Well, it won't matter, I suppose. Let's put Florida on the page. Oh, I don't want that. I'd rather have this and this, and this and this, and this and this. So let's see if I can find a place for the alligator. I might have to leave him out. No, I won't leave him out. I'll put him on here. He can go here. There's wood. I'm gonna put him on like that. And then this can go in here. Yeah, we could frame that. That's perfect. And then the Florida and that and that. So what I'm going to do now is mark my holes where I want my holes to be, and I'm going to sew it up and make a book. Yes, some rabbits are service pets. Yes, they are. You can have any kind of an animal for an emotional support animal. Absolutely. So what I'll do is I'm going to make some holes, and I think I'm going to use my hand punch here because I can handle it easily. And the paper is thick enough. I don't think I need to have to put any eyelets on it. So let's just make some holes. And I want this to be on here. So let's try there and there. Like that. So we will put that one down there and turn this one over here. This is how we're turning it. And it punched through all of them at the same time very nicely, I might add. Best of luck, Colleen. My dog had pups and I had to take care of them, so I got pick of the litter. Woohoo! She's very loving, however, the barking is annoying. Yep. All I can tell you is to go watch the Dog Whisperer on YouTube and type in your problem and see if you can't find a solution for that. You can get him to quit barking. Yes, there is a way to do it. And I think you just have to figure out how to do it. And my dogs don't bark unless Joe comes in the house. They don't bark at anybody else but Joe. That's not true. They'll bark at anybody coming in the door. So I think I messed that up. That doesn't go that way. That goes this way. And all my holes lined up. So now I'm going to get some embroidery thread. I've got some brown thread right here. And I am going to punch a hole in my cover like that. And I'm going to sew my book together with the cover with the doolollies. I've never done it this way before, so this will be an experiment. So that's how we're going to do it. So it's going to be like this. So I take a needle like this and I put some embroidery thread on it. I started to buy me some of that wax thread that they use for bookbinding. And I've got so much embroidery thread, and I just feel like use what you have. So I didn't buy the the wax thread. I didn't buy it. And I just thought that it was just something unnecessary. And I've got tons of embroidery floss. And my chat, let's see how far it goes down. Okay, so I'm going to put the, am I doing it right? I think I'm doing it right. I'm going to pretend I'm doing it right. So I'm going to take and I'm going to leave a pretty good amount at the end because I'm going to put some beads on the tassels. So I like to leave plenty of room. So I'm going to try to tie a big knot on my thread. And I think I'm going to use a button. I'm going to get a button. That'll be good. It won't go through a button. So I'm going to sew a button on here. And I've got some new buttons in here. Look at that one. That matches. I need 4. There's a green one. There's a gray one. And what other kind of buttons are down here? There's another gray one. I can put a green and a gray and a gray and a green. So what I'm going to do is I am going to go, oh shoot, I got to make sure that my needle goes through the buttons, and they don't. My needle's too big. So I got to get bigger holes. These won't work. Or a smaller needle. Now that's a possibility. Let me put these over here and look for some more buttons just in case. Because if this button is big enough, I can go this next size up and it works. So that size works. I want to use 2 holes. There's a green. That's pretty big though. That's too big. Let's see what else we can find down in here. There's another button. So I bought some buttons. Here's a yellow button. I bought these buttons, and they're just colorful, real colorful buttons. But I'd like to have the 2 holes. So that's what I'm looking for. I don't want the 4 holes. I want the 2 holes. There's the 2 holes. They don't have to, it doesn't matter. You can always put something on the cover to pick up the color of the button. And my pom-poms are flying out. See, those are awful big. I don't want that size. I want the next size down. Just need one more. One more. A green one. I found it. Okay. We're going to use these buttons. And I'm making it up on how I'm doing it. So it's whatever works for you. So I'm going to go into my button. I think that's what I want to do. And then this is going to be my tassel. So I'm going to go into the hole. Into the hole with the button. And then I'm going to go down. Okay, I got to turn this over this way because this is going to be the front. So I'm going to go down into this hole, and I'm going to go back up between the 2 threads. And I'm going to pull it taut so that there's no slack in between the card and the book. And I'm going to fold the page down. And then I'm going to go into the next card. Go through the hole and go up between the 2 threads. This is how I'm binding a book. This is called a slip knot Coptic stitch. It's a form of a book binding technique, and I'm not going by anybody's rules. I'm just using my own judgment here. But it's a slip knot right there, and I pull it tight enough just where it snugs up to the next card, to the first card, and then I'm going to turn the page and pull this to the edge of the inside of the book, of the edge. And then I go and get the next piece of paper. And I'm going to do the same thing with it. I'm going to go down through the hole and back up between the threads. And then I pull it tight to where it snugs to the previous page. And then I'm going to fold it down. And the knot is on the inside of the book. And I do it again on every single page. In, down the hole, down the rabbit hole, and pull it tight. Just like that. Of course, I got it all tangled. You know. Let's untangle it. We can untangle it. Go between. And the knot is on the back side of the book in the margin. Hi. In the refrigerator. I told you it looked like salad dressing. Lainey couldn't find her shampoo. She bought shampoo when they first got down here. And let me see. Let me show you. Let me show you. Listen, was it in the freezer?
Oh no, it was in the
He
it was
puts
in the
everything.
fridge.
So he probably thought this was some kind of a drink, but it was her shampoo. It was her shampoo, and Joe put it in the refrigerator. Maybe I did it. I don't remember doing
I
it.
don't think you did. I think that was.
And then the other one, the shampoo and the cream rinse was in the cooler. So we found them. So now you can wash your hair. Finally. Woohoo! That that's I'm glad you didn't put that on your salad. He would have gotten a big surprise. A big surprise. Have anybody ever done that before? Put your shampoo in the refrigerator? But that was special shampoo, and it looks like a fancy bottle. It looked like a salad bottle, salad dressing. It did. Found it in the fridge. She knew she bought it. I said, "Are you sure you bought it? You sure you took it to the car?" "Yeah, I'm sure. It was in a bag." Because sometimes you know how you leave things in the buggy accidentally, and it happens to the best of us.
I know it was in there. I just put it in. I just looked at it just a while ago.
But it's shampoo, honey.
What was the other one?
Cream rinse. He's not used to having girls around that buy fancy shampoo. That's hilarious. They got a big kick out of it. Our, he's going to go home and say, "My grandfather is senile. My grandfather has dementia." Now he's trying to say, "Oh, I knew it was in there the whole time." Baloney. I asked him where her shampoo was, and he says, "I haven't seen it." It just goes to show you how much he pays attention to me. Hi, Margaret. How do you do? How do you do? How do you do? We're making a little book here out of some Happy Mail that I got, and I've got one more page to do here. Two more pages. So how are you? How are you doing? One more. Then we get to do the back cover, and we're going to do a button. So we're going to go through the back cover and pull it tight. Hopefully this is going to work. And then we're going to use another button. We'll put which button we want to put. We got a pretty green one. We'll put green and orange on the front and blue and gray on the back. Sure, that's what we'll do. So what I'm going to do here is go back, pull this, keep it tight, and I'm going to go back through the button and through the same hole as the back cover, and we'll pull it tight so that there's no slack. And my thread is double thick. My embroidery thread it's really it's double, and I'm gonna end up going to this last loop on the card, and I'm gonna tie a knot of some sort to tie this uh, this on there. And I've got some strings on the front for beads, so I don't need any more beads. So I'm going to make a tie this into a knot. I'm going to wrap this uh, thread around my needle and go through that last stitch, and I'll go through the middle of all of those threads to pull this to make a knot. I did like a little French knot, something like that. So we're just going to pull it tight, and we're going to go through this a couple of times till we get a good strong knot tied up in that batch right there. And I think that'll work. So I'm just going to give it a little bit of a snip, and it's going to have a little bit of tails, but it's in the back. It's going to be in the back. So here's the front, and here's the book. So now I'm going to do it again. I think I put my book on upside down, but we're going to go with it anyway because that's just the way we roll. It's going to be a little lopsided. It's either that or I have to do it all over again, and it wouldn't be bad. I could do it all over again. I can do it again. I have to, I really want to do it over again. I've got plenty of thread. So, Natures, how wondrous. Hello. Welcome. Have you been in here before? Glad to have you. Glad to see you. Glad you're here. We're doing some arts and crafts. We just got finished a second ago making some. We used vegetable cans and we decorated them, and they're for pencil cans for our art desk. So you could take your pencils and put them all in here, and they'll be together and they'll look cute on your desk. And they're just any kind of vegetable can. And so this was one of them that we did, and we used some natural fibers. We used an old book text papers, and we had these little pieces of fabric laying around. And we're going to take and glue some beads on this next, right there, clusters of beads. So that's one that we did. And then the other one, let's see if it's dry. I think it is. It's almost dry. Here was the other one, and we did a book text again, the books from a book pages. We inked the edges, and then we glued a napkin on top of it. So you can still see the book pages through the napkin, and then we put some fabric on the bottom. I got to glue that down just a little bit more. And then we tied a piece of jute around the belly, and we have a little piece of lace around the top. And there's our other can. So that's what we did today, and I just happened to have these cans laying around, and I like to decorate my cans. So I saw these ideas off of a video last week, over the weekend, and here is a can that I've done before with just scrapbooking paper, and it's just patches of like a patchwork quilt. And I've got several cans on my desk. So I just decided we're going to do cans today. That's what we did. So I've got my folder on upside down, and I'm going to take it off and do it again because I want to. I don't have to, but I want to. So it's not a big deal, and I'm not. It won't take me that long to catch back up. I will move very fast. So yeah, that's what we're doing. So I'm going to keep these in order so I won't lose them. Won't have to do this again. I'm surprised Lainey's not in here with me, but I guess I'll get her after a while. She likes to do crafts, but we haven't had time. They've been too busy. They've been too busy in the having fun in the sun. So I'm going to do this again. I've got 4 buttons. Let's see where I pushed them off to. There's 4 buttons. And this goes this way. It's lined up to go this way with the holes. And this is the front. So we're going to do this again with the brown. And we're going to throw that one away and get a new piece. And about right there. That ought to be enough. And I thread my needle. I thread my needle. I'm going to thread my um, Candy. She was on all afternoon with her sale, and she'd been doing it like for 2 or 3 days. And I think she's tired tonight. She came in and said hello, and then I think she usually takes Tuesday night off and spends time at home with the family. So this is her family night. So she doesn't usually come with me on Tuesdays anyway. So I'm going to leave about that much, and I'm going to put the knot up here. And but she'll probably come back on maybe Thursday night. She uh, she had a big sale, D stash sale, and that was her priority this week. She's got company coming. I think her mom's going to be coming to see her, and she wanted to get the extra bedroom cleaned out, and that's why she had to do that. So I am going to go down into my button. It's a 2-hole button. And I am going to go into the front of my book and pull it tight. So that's where the button's going to go. And I'm going to go back through that at the end. So we're going to go down the first page, down the rabbit hole, and then we're going to come back up between the 2 threads. I'm using embroidery thread, and pull it tight, just snug, get all the slack out of it, and lay this down. And now we're going to the second page and do the same thing. Down the rabbit hole, between the 2 threads, and pull it snug. It's a kind of a slip knot. And this is much better. This is the way it's supposed to go. I had it backwards. Through the rabbit hole, between the threads, and pull it tight. I've done this Coptic stitch for years and years now, and if anybody wants to learn it, it's really easy. Once you get it started, it's the same thing over and over. And I've done several demos on how to do them and stuff like that. So uh, if you need to, if you're interested in learning how to do it, just let me know when you're ready to start your page. Get your pages together and everything. Let me know when you're ready to start, and I'll walk you through it. I love all of these little papers, these little cardboard papers that Teresa sent me. They're so cute. There's something on each page, either the front or the back. I'm going to find a car to put on this page. I got a car magazine that I can find a little car. I'm going to use it like a little glue book. Is what I'm going to put in it. Things I'm going to put things in it. All kinds of things. I could put a snippet in there, a cluster, one of my clusters. Shampoo in the refrigerator. Now, come on. What's the funniest thing you've ever found in the refrigerator? I think um, who was it? It was Rebecca said that Shannon has put her keys in the freezer before, and I'm going to say she's come home from the grocery store, and she laid her keys down to put something in the freezer, and she left her keys in there. So here's the last page of the book of the cover, and I'm going out the hole, and now I'm going to go into a button. No, I'm using the blue one. And I'm going to go back into the button and into the cover again so that the button's on the outside and my needle is on the inside. And I want to take all of this slack and pull it tight. So I want to get all the slack out of it. So I pull it out and then I pull it back in with the button without the slack. Let's see if I can do that again. There we go. So I've got all the slack out, and there's a button on the front and the button on the back. So what I'm going to do is go back through my holes, and I'm going to go through all of them so that I could go back to the front of the book. So I got to line my holes up, and I did. So I'm going to go out to the front of the book, and I'm going to go out the opposite hole on the button to complete my stitch. So all my book, here's all my pages in my book. And I'm just going to take my strings and I'm going to tie them in a knot together. So I don't know if that worked or not. I'm not quite sure that it did. I don't think it did. I just twisted it. Let's try that again. And I just tied it in a square knot. And I'm going to trim that off. And I've got 2 strands here for beads, um, tassel beads. So I'm going to put some beads on these tassels next. Teresa said those pages came from Disney World. Well, I could tell that Well, they were Florida, and I could tell that the Magic Kingdom and all that. Yeah. Now, when I open my book, all of the pages will lay flat, should lay flat with the type of stitch that I used. So it should be pretty cool. They're all laying flat. So now I'm going to do the bottom hole. I only got doing I'm only doing two holes. So I'm going to get my thread and do the bottom hole, and we'll be done. How about that? So I'll get me some more thread, and it looks like I'm going to use the rest of it up. I won't need it all. I won't need it. Won't need it all, but I'm going to use it. Yeah, a memorabilia shop in Disney. Oh, I'm sure you could still buy them. They sell anything and everything. So on the bottom one, I don't need. Um, I'm going to use a little bit of a tail, but I don't really need a whole big lot of tail on the bottom one. I'm not going to. I'll end up trimming it. Is what I'm going to do. But I am going to tie a knot so that the button won't come off. Did anybody say they had anything in their what car keys? You put your car keys in the fridge. Nobody else had put anything funny in the car in the fridge. So now I'm going to use my orange bead. So we'll have green and orange on the front and blue and gray on the back. So I'm going to tighten this up, and I'm going to go into my first hole, and I'm going to go between the two threads and tuck that under and go to the second page. I bet these could be used for like scrapbooking, like if you're going to do a memorabilia book for pictures and things. They're probably going to be used in scrapbooking, because this is a map right there. There's the boards for the boardwalk. Of course, an alligator. We got alligators down here, guys. I haven't had any in my yard, but my girlfriend across the street had them in her backyard. She found one in her pond, and they're wild. They're native. Uh, they lay eggs, and there's usually more than when they lay an egg, it's more than one. So you know how that goes. Can't sterilize the gators. They were here first. Teresa went to Disney World and then Emerald Lagaza and had this restaurant there. We rode the monorail through all the way in. Oh, how neat is that? That's what I would want to do if I was there. If I ever go over there, I want to be on the monorail and carried around. I think if you stay at the hotel where the monorail it lives, uh, that's where you buy your tickets to get into the theme park. And the monorail, you can go back and forth from your room to the theme park as much as you want. And I think that's one of the perks of having that room. And there is another hotel over there that I can't remember the name of it, but they have a zoo in the backyard of the hotel, and it's like they have a lot of African animals. They've got giraffes and and gazelles and zebras and different animals back there. And the field where the animals live, they get to roam free, and then they house them in these big barns. And at night, they go into the big barns at night where they feed them, and they keep them in the barns for shelter if they. But they might keep them outside. But anyway, there's hotels all the way around the yard where the animals run free, and they'll come up to your window or your back patio if you have a deck or a balcony. They'll come right up to your balcony and look in your window to see what's going on. So you might be in your living room or your bedroom and up on the second floor, and a giraffe might walk by and look in the window at you. And I think that would be awesome. And they're like bungalows where you could stay for the week for travelers. There's like in a little efficiency apartment. And then of course the big hotel, and they have a big boardwalk that goes out to the animals, and then they have the safari uh, people that are dressed up in safari outfits that come out and they talk about the animals, and they ask questions. You can ask questions and learn about each one of the animals, of what they eat, what we do in the wintertime, what you do in a storm, and what you do with the hurricane. And you can ask questions. And they have these big barns to put them in to house them so that they're not in any danger when we have big storms. And but you can go into that hotel there, and there's a restaurant in the hotel, and if you go in to eat, then you get to look around in the lobby and go out to the back boardwalk there and see the animals that come up to the fence, and watch them go by. Watch them run by. And you don't have to spend the night to go to the restaurant. You can say, I'm just going to the restaurant, and they'll let you in. They'll let you through the gate, and you can drive in and park and to go eat. So it's pretty neat, and it's a little activity. It's a free activity. It doesn't cost you anything except your dinner. And then they have a big gift shop in there too. So it's just a fun place to go. But we went in there one time. We need to do it again. Okay, I'm at the back again, and I'm going to grab my last button and go out the button and back into the button, into the same hole, to the inside of the book. And that first one, I went through the holes, and I shouldn't have. So this time, I'm not going to go through the holes. I'm just going to tie a knot on this side of the book. And now I'm going to go to the front of the book and go out the front hole this way. And then I can go into the other side of the last button on the front. And then I'll have my two ends that I can tie a knot. And my book is finished. So I'm going to tie this in a knot again. And I'll do it this way. and then I'll give it a little trim. And this one, I don't care. I'm not going to keep it long. It's just going to be have a little tassel there is all it's going to have. And this one's going to have the beads on it. So there's my book. Did I miss a page? Nope, I didn't. It's in there. So here's my little book with the buttons on the front. Making memories. And I'm going to glue pictures on here. And on some of these. And I can still put something here. Right here. And I think I'm going to do my new my new things. I'm going to do some of these, and I could put a flower right behind that. Then when you turn the page, you can see the flower. That would be good. So let's get my die machine out. Now it's right here somewhere. It's right here. Where did I put it? Or where did somebody else move it? Because Joe came in here and used my sewing machine. So he moved it where I had it. Did I put it right there? No. If I don't find it, Teresa's going to whip me. Now, come on, Beth. Where did I put it? Oh, ho. Come on. Come on. There it is. Found it. I put it over to the side so I wouldn't lose it. So I'm going to use. I think I want to. Do I want to use some colored paper or some? I've got some of these papers. What do I want to do? I don't know what to do. So let's see. Of course, this right alone would be cute just to put in there, just by just that little thing. But we're going to get my plates out. I got all my little plates here, and we need 2 inches. That's perfect. So I'm going to use that. I'm going to put my needle away so I won't have it next time. And I dropped my paper. Plan B. I'm going to do plan B. And I want this plate. And I've got some paper here too. Well, I use these for shims. Okay, I don't really need those right away. Put them right there. So let me get some paper. Just eyeball it a little bit. Eyeball it. And put one of my flowers down. Like that. And it's going to cut my paper like that. See if I can't. This one's awful curvedy. It curved. You're supposed to turn them over, from what I understand, and do them from both sides to straighten them out. So let's see how that worked. Oh, it worked. Nice. Nice. I just have to be gentle, be patient. There we go. There we go. Push it out, like that. It'll come. It'll come out. So that one's pretty. And that one's pretty. So let me go after that other piece of paper I had I liked. This one. Okay. Good night, Jen. Well, you saw me make my book. I'm going to be putting some pictures in it now. So I'll do a final show of it, and you can watch it tomorrow, okay? Because I'm going to put that flower right there behind that circle on this page. Hope you feel better. So I'm just going to take a little bit of glue. A little bit of this and a little bit of that. How we doing on time? It's 8:30. I think I'm doing pretty good. 2 cans in a book. We'll put some beads on it yet. We got time. I'm just going to glue a few things down here, and I just wanted to use my die cut. And gotta let that dry. That'll be fine right there. And then I like it the way these flowers. Look at these flowers. They're like big, little, tall, fatter, thinner. They're a little off, like a real flower. And then I think you're supposed to take and put this one in a different shade, and you put it on top. We can still do that. We can do that. I'm going to use this paper now. Let's see, what do we want to use? Let's do them again. I'd like to put that one right on top of that one. If I could do it, I'm going to do it. I'm sure it worked. I'm just sure it worked. It worked. Oh, that's a good idea, to take it off with the die cut, and then it's already out of the other paper. Oh, this one didn't get it. Oh my gosh. I'll do it again. It's still on there. It's still attached. It's perfect. We're going to be just fine. Just a little setback. Just a little setback. Come on, get in there. There we go. That did it. That did it. I got it. So this would go like on top of this one, and it and they're not as they're not perfectly synced, and then the time you get this one and this one together, then it looks like it's a double layer flower. So that's what we're just going to put down the middle part with glue, maybe just the necks. I'm going to glue the neck, but not the whole petal. That way it won't accidentally tear off. I'll try that. And then I'm just going to put it down here on top of this one and just let it go where it goes. That's where it's going to go. So there's that one. Then on top of that, maybe we can put one of these. Let's see. I wish we had light blue. We don't have a light blue, but there's a white one. There's a clear one. So I'm going to put a little dot in the middle of my flower. And I'll put this clear one in the middle. Like that. Can you tell? That look good? And there's some beads in here and sequins. I'm thinking about maybe using some of these for my can. They're not the right side kind of blue though. I think I'll do better if I do just a multi-colored. I'll leave those out. I could probably do glitter. I bet I've got glitter that color. Let's look in the glitter department. Yay for glitter. We are glitter friendly. We're glitter friendly. It seems to me I had some light blue glitter that would just go perfect. Don't need the toothpicks. Don't need the thumbtacks. Don't need the red. Don't need the nail polish. Seems like it was just right over here. There. What about if I'd use this? This blue on these. Or I could do a pink and put pink on there, and the pink would show up where this would blend. If you all help me, I'll do whatever you say. If anybody can help me. 2 cans in a book. That sounds like a good story, Colleen. 2 cans in a book. Pink. Okay, and use this pink. Okay. I put all my glitter in little salt shakers, and it makes it so easy to find your glitter, and no muss, no fuss. and everything shakes out. This is in the original bottle, and it's got a shaker at the top. And then you just have them sit right up here, and they don't mind their own business right there. See if I can find pink. Oh yeah, here's the pink. We'll use the pink. But I love it. I love my little salt and pepper shakers. And I got all kinds. I get them at the flea market, and I've got different colors of glitter, and I've I found a lot of these glitters, old glitters, at the secondhand stores, and you might have just enough to fill the bottom of the salt shaker, but that's all you need. Oh, Sharon likes it the way it is. She's not going. She's not a glitter lover, guys. She's not a glitter lover. We could even do a little nail polish on there to give it a little sparkle. That's pink. And this is what I where I this is what I do with my Dollar Tree glitter glue nail polish. I use it in here. I use it in my art room. But if I do this, it'll be easy to dry. I think that's what I'm going to try. I'm going to try push some of these into the back. Make a little extra room. But I love my little shakers. I love them. So anyway, I'm gonna put this over here. We're on a rabbit trail right now because we're waiting for this to dry. But there's our little flower. Is Teresa still in the room? Teresa! Because she gave me the little book, the pages. It's Teresa's book. But I love that. That's cute. So we're going back to the can for a minute. And I'm gonna try this party nail polish. It's called Ice, Pure Ice. And I'm going to put just a little drop in the middle of my fabric right there. And then I'm going to do a little shake. Just the tiniest little shake. Oh, it's going to be cute. I love it. I love it, Sharon. Sharon, I love it. Oh, Melissa got a horse book. Good, Melissa. Needs finer. Avery, Avery, a cut of glitter. Needs finer. Finer glitter? Sharon's laughing at me. Well, I like it. I'm going to keep it. So I'm just going to take uh, and I'm going to turn this upside down in the garbage can so I won't have glitter all over my desk. So this will dry just like that. Just a little. Just a little. I think a little sparkle is good. And I'm going to do it 2 more times. So here we go. Right there. And a little shake. Extra glitter. I think it's going to be perfect. So, hi Cindy. Hi Tina. Glad you all are here. We made a pencil can today out of a green bean can. A green bean can. That's what this one is. And we used text paper, and we used some pieces of little squares cut out. On top of that, we did this trimming up here. We tied a jute bow, and I wonder if I need to tie that one and put a drop of glue on it too. I put a drop of glue on the other one I made, so it wouldn't come undone accidentally. And and so right now we're adding just a touch of glitter. A touch of glitter. A little bit of glitter nail polish. And a little bit of glitter out of my salt shaker. Just like that. So, me and Mama went to town this afternoon. Got home about 5 my time, so my office is an explosion of goodies that you bought. Woohoo, Cindy! What'd you get? What'd you get? Now you gotta tell us. You gotta tell us real quick. Did you get what kind of art supplies did you get? Did you get any paper or fabric or trimmings? So I'm going to shake this off into the garbage can. The extras, the extra glitter. And that's what's left. That's exactly what I wanted to do. I didn't want to do any more than that. So I think I'm done with this little can. I love it. I don't know if I'm going to be able to stop looking at it. Now let's see what about the other one. What are we going to do with it? I don't know if we can. Now it's got butterflies up here, and I do have glitter glue that would glitter. I could put glitter glue on the butterfly. There's a butterfly and there's a butterfly. There's just two butterflies. Can you believe it? All those flowers. But you know what? I could put a bumblebee on here. Look, look at what I've got. Looky, looky, looky. I know I've got some in here. Got some bumblebees in here. I got glue all over my hands. It's amazing how I can get around in here. You guys, I hit you in the head, sorry. But I've got this thing here. It sits right there too. It's gonna sit right there. There's ladybugs. But I'm looking for some bumblebees, and it's not these. There's another bumblebee that I have, and it's got a black bead a bead on it. Here's another bumblebee, but that's not the one I'm looking for. I'm not looking for those. There's another one in here. There's another one. Let me see if I can't find it. I've got some of these. These came from Judy. I could cut those out. I've got some stickers, other stickers. That's not the ones I'm looking for. I'm not going to give up till I get to the bottom of the bowl here. I could put a word on there. Sticker book. People. Fairy, princess, pirates. I found some pirates. Come on. Miracles. Don't you believe in miracles? I do. It'll be a miracle if I find one of those bees that I was looking for, but I don't see them. I got another drawer I can look through. Oh, these are kind of cute. How about if I put those on there? They're 3D. Let's see if they'll match. That purple one might match. That blue one might look, well, the pink, the green, these might work. And these came from Joy Carter. And this one came from Judy Patton. I like that purple one. It's a sticker. It's coming off. I can use it to hold my jute up. I think it's going to go right there. I'll put some extra glue on the back of it since it's going on a curved surface. Isn't that cute? Put some more glue on it over here. Oh, I love that. A fairy. If I had a fairy, I don't know if I got one. I have to think. But I like that purple butterfly on there. Oh, and you know what? Hold the bus. Don't go nowhere. I've got a piece of paper that I just put in here, and I can make a butterfly out of my die cuts. Yeah, buddy. I just put it in here. It's in here. It's a piece of purple paper. And it was the same purple paper that I used the other night on the background of my hippopotamus that I made. And it was a strip. And it was a nice little strip of paper. And I just folded it in half and stuck it down in this box. Don't ask me where, because I don't know where. But I've got a, there's another piece of napkin, but we're not going to use the napkins. We want that purple piece of paper. If I was a purple piece of paper, where would I hide? Would I hide in the front? Would I hide in the middle? Or would I hide in the back? Just exactly don't know where I would hide. Well, I'm going to hide. I've got this paper. It might be cute to do some die cuts with, but I also have some hot pink. Oh, this would be pretty on that paper. Forget the rest. We got that. And I'm looking for that other piece of purple paper. A piece of purple paper hiding in the bag. There it is. That's the one I want. We're going to use that. We're going to put this glue back here. We'll put the glitter back away. Don't need the glitter. And we're going to put this box away. And then we'll get the die cuts out. And I do like this little pink one. He might look good on here. He's got green. We got to use them. I'm putting it on there anyway. I'm going to put it on there. I got to hold it down. Oopsie. I'll put a rubber band on it to hold it. There's more than one way to skin a cat. Yeah, we'll put the rubber band on it to hold it down. There we go. I'll hold it down there. That'll be perfect. That looks good on there. I don't care what any of y'all say. Let's see. I had to adjust the camera back. Sorry. Yeah, I'm always moving my camera around. It doesn't go up and down. It goes around and around. But this one looks good. And I'm going to do another one out of this paper. See? And I've got butterfly dies as well. And then I got some more dies that of these. There's a little one. Let's see who he goes with. Those are cute. And then these. I think this one goes with the other two that I had. And let's see. And then I need to make a little one. It's there's three of them. I think it's a three pack. So this is going to go through there. And I'll get a board to put it on. And I want to do I want to stick with these three? I'm looking to see if any of them go together. And I'm not sure. But you could probably mix and match them. But I do like these three. I'm going to do this one first. And then I want to do a butterfly. So let me get the butterfly ones out. I've got butterflies. And we'll have to find me another box to put these in. This box is a cracker box, like just a Ritz crackers or something. And I need one that has a handle on it where I could pick it up off the floor and bring it up here. And this one, the lid's not lasting very good. It's tearing up already. But it was okay while it lasted. It was good for a little while. So let's look through our dies and see if we can find a butterfly. And if there's anything else that we want to use, and we could still use this paper. If there's any place else we want to put something. See, I could still put something on this page and have it like right in here so you wouldn't see it with the Florida. And I could put like a little bird there or another flower. I could put another flower right here, like this one. And you wouldn't see it with this page without turning this page. So it looks like this. So that would be good. Okay. No butterflies there. I've got some keys. I love my keys. Could always put a key. Now here's a butterfly, and I haven't used it yet. I don't remember if somebody gave this to me or not. I couldn't tell you if anybody gave it to me or if I bought it. I don't know, but it's a back plate, a back butterfly, and it's got its body, and then it's got holes. So you would do it in two different colors. So say I do this in a yellow or a purple, and then I'll do another color for the contrasting part, and you trade parts. So let's try this and this and this. Okay, I'm getting tired. So let me find my top plate. We'll get this in there. I thought I was going to try to bow it back the other way, but it's not bowing. I might be doing it wrong. I'm pushing, but it's not grabbing it. Okay, now what do I do? Here we go. Now we're cooking. Where'd my die go? I don't see it. It fell off somewhere. It fell off right over here. It's all right. We can still do it. So anyway, here are these butterflies, and we'll do it again in a different color paper. And you just take a pen, a pokey pen here, and poke in these little holes right here, and that butterfly will come off. And you poke out the big ones, then you can poke the other butterfly, the little holes, and it'll knock it off. It's a knockoff. Okay, so here we go. Start with the outer edge, I think, first, and then it'll start coming off, and then you should be able to pull it off the rest of the way, like that. So you got all these little pokey holes you got to poke the holes out on, and that's okay. It can be done. And then the middle one, the where the body is, it comes off like that. And so I'm going to use a contrasting color like a yellow to do it again. Like that. And then it will be, we'll have two different butterflies. So let me find the scissors. I know where everything is. Don't worry. Not gonna be too much longer. Just a little bit longer, and I'm gonna quit. So I'm gonna do a yellow butterfly, like I did with the purple. See if I can get it in there. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try putting it on this side, and I'll put this one on top. Maybe I need to do it this way. I'm not real sure. Look up, Beth. Look up. I bought the mini first, then I bought the big shot the next week. I like to do a bunch of die cuts at the same time. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, I wasn't going to get one of these, and Dana gave me this for Christmas, and I was so honored to have a little one, and it's perfect for what I need because I work in such a small space on my desk. It's just this much, you know. I work right here, and this is perfect. And I can cut what I need when I need it, one at a time, and then I can put this away, and boom, I'm done. You know, for this little project. And I just thought that was okay for me for the way I need it. So I've got two butterflies here. I'm gonna put these up, and here's my keys. I could put the butterfly back in here. I've got another butterfly over here, and a feather. I got some sunglasses, and I've been using the sunglasses. I've used them 2 or 3 times now. And so, and I've used these butterflies before too, but I've got two out. So let's just try these while I've got them. And I'm going to put this away and this one away. And I've got 2 butterflies here. I'll go ahead and poke the rest of the holes out. And it'll look cute on top of that yellow. I'll put this one on the yellow and then the yellow one on the purple. That's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do. Tomorrow we're going to go to the flea market. It's out at the fairgrounds. So that's how big it is. Every Wednesday, people come with their trucks and their vans full of their stuff and and trailers, and they park it all beside each other, and they have to pay for their little slot, and then uh, everybody comes and walks around to check it all out, and that's where sometimes I find craft supplies, and you can get them real cheap, depending on what it is. Just have to look around. I usually look for beads, but I'm not collecting anything right now, so I don't really need anything because I've got so much in my craft room. I don't need a thing. But I'm going to go with the kids. They want to go. This is the body over here. There's the body. And then this is the religious butterfly. It's the one that's got all the holes in it. It's holy. And I can punch the solid one out. I mean, it's a little tedious, but it's still fun art. So you see how this one's going to go on top of that one? See how it's going to look? And then the yellow part is going to go on top of the purple. Yes, it will. It's going to look good. If I can get it off of there. It's coming. Like that. It's a nice one. So I'll just finish poking out all the holes so that the purple can peek through. And when you're just doing one or two, in my case, I'm doing two at a time, it's worth it. It's worth it. The little extra pokes. It's worth it. Poke it out. I think I got them all. I'll put that one there. It won't come off. And this one over here is attached. It's attached at the hip. I think I got them all. Yeah, I got them all. So here's the purple one. And here's the yellow one. So they'll look cute together. And then you take the little bodies. Oh, heavens. There's one. There's the other. And I'm going to put the purple on the yellow and the yellow on the purple and glue those three together to make that butterfly. And I'm just going to glue them at the center. And if you wanted to, you can ink the edges of these. What did I drop? something. I had something that I dropped it. I'll find it in a minute. So I put 2 drops of glue, one for that one and one for that one, and then the body onto this one. Like that. Any cute? Yeah, it's cute. I'll do this one. Just need 2 dots. Put the front on the back and the top on the front. There. Yeah,
You know
they.
where the
Hi.
Q-tips are?
Um,
New bottle box I bought.
you had them on the front table, by the wall, the long table. They're on the long. Are they in there, in the long table in the living room? There's a few in the cup. Get those if they want them. Just give them what's left in the cup. There's some more. I saw the box. He lost the Q-tips, guys. Just can't live without me. So here's this first can, and we put this butterfly over here. I'm going to take the band off, and I like that very much. Very much. And it was a 3D, it's a 3D butterfly that Joy Carter sent me 100 years ago. And I love that with butterfly on that can with the jute. And then I've got little pieces of fabric with some glitter for accent. And I like it. And then I've got jute around the bottom. I've got some burlap on the bottom. So there's one can, and we used the text paper. Anybody going to be making some cans for their desk? And this one was done with text paper and a napkin. And we are adding butterflies now as we speak. So I'm going to put one of these butterflies on the other side. On the other side. You like the second one the best? It is cute. And I'm sure you got enough stuff on your desk. At the end of the day, you could use what's left on your desk to make it, and just make use what you got. But I got to use up some Happy Mail and things that I got from Angie and Vanessa and Teresa. Yeah, and I'm gonna go ahead and glue the wings down a little bit, just so that they don't catch on anything. Because knowing me, they'll probably catch on something on my desk, and they'll be ripped off. And then I'll get mad and cry and all that stuff. So I'm just going to do a little tiny attachment here. Just because. Just because. Sometimes you just got to go ahead and glue it down. Super glue. I'm using Elmer's. I'm using my Elmer's. And I still, this, this here, it needs something. I don't know what. I'm wondering if I might have something in here that I could spruce that up. I've got a little butterfly right there. What if I put some glitter on him? Put some gold glitter on him. He's just in the background, and I think he needs to be brought up front. So there's that butterfly there. So there, I got some glitter on both of them. Small dry flower spray. So anyway, that's all I'm going to do tonight, guys. I love my cans. I am going to put the rubber band back on this one. Uh, it kind of popped up. Yep, it did. So I'm going to put the rubber band back on it and let it sit overnight for the hold so that it'll hold. There we go. And we'll see how that works tomorrow. So that's it. And I made the little book. I made Teresa's book. I should put, seems to me I had some letters to put on here. That would look cute, wouldn't it? Or I could put another flower. I can do this one. Put this on the front. I still need to cut out some more because that's all I got out tonight. And I'm going to find my other. Oh, that's what fell. Was my little one like this fell. That's what fell on the floor. But there's my things. Oh, look, there's a flag. It's got a button on it. So I can put that in my book. It goes up here. Yeah, there we go. These are called little paper clip flags. So, I'm going to think about this flower. I don't particularly like it on there, and I've got to put some beads on my tassels. Got to put some beads on there yet. Don't need the toothpicks. So we got a lot done, and I had a lot of fun. I made a rhyme. We got a lot done, and I had a lot of fun, and now it's time to go. So thank you all for hanging out with me. There's still a bunch of you here. I appreciate every one of y'all. I'll be back on Thursday, um, Thursday night at 6 o'clock right here, and I'll show you what I finished up on these guys in between now and then. And I believe that Dana is going to be on at 4:30 tomorrow, and I don't know what she's going to do, and maybe she'll play a game or something. So check her out and see if she's coming on. And I don't know when. Rebecca might come back on sometime this week. to sell. Oh, oh, Donna, I'll show you everything we did. Remember doing these when we were kids? We get the green bean cans out and decorate them. We decorated our cans tonight. So we used a napkin and some paper, textbook paper, and some lace, and some cutouts, and some jute, and some glitter, and some stickers. Made a cute little tin can. So I'm hoping I've given y'all some energy to want to do this for yourself tomorrow. And you can use anything that you have in your drawers. You can use yarn, of course, an old book, some fabric, a little bit of trim, uh, you know, a few stickers. There you go. There you go. We put a little bit of glitter on it for fun, just for fun. So, and then I made this little book that Teresa sent me the pages for this little book, and I made a little Florida book, and it's perfect. I'm going to be gluing down some more things in it like that. Uh, on back through here, I'm going to put some more things in here, and I made this little book tonight just for fun, just for fun. And we sewed it up and we put buttons on the spine, and I have to put some beads on the tassel. So that's my job for tomorrow. So we're glad you got here, better late than never, honey. I hope everything's well with you, Donna. And I hope you all have a great rest of the evening, guys. And I'll see you all in the chat room somewhere. And I'm pretty sure Becca will be back on this week to do some more of her de-stash. She's got more. She said she had more to de-stash, and I think some of y'all been having some fun over there. So I'll see you guys on Thursday when I come back, and we'll do something Thursday. We'll have fun. See you then. Good night.